Hey everyone! As you may know, our cast is filled with a lot of different sports fans. Whether it be us supporting rivals of each other or just different sports entirely, our passion for sports is pretty evident. We may support different things, but we have countless stories about our experiences in sports. With that being said, we wanted to take this chance to show you some of the physical sports memorabilia that we have as a cast. Watch along as we have a few of our cast members talk about their favorite bits of sports memorabilia that they have.
Hello, my name is Sam Kuzella, and my personal favorite piece of memorabilia is this picture of Rod Carew that I've autographed. So, funny story, Rod Carew was born on a train in Panama, and my great-great-uncle was a conductor of that train. And a couple years later, when Rod Carew was back in Panama for a stadium dedication, my great-great-uncle faked having Carew get arrested, and he just used it as a fun little photo opportunity. And the picture on the bottom, it's kind of hard to see, is Rod Carew with my great-great-uncle and the police officers in Panama, and it's signed saying, "Buddy, thank you for my first train ride. I will never forget it." And yeah, that's my favorite piece of memorabilia that I own.
Hey everyone, I'm Tyler, and the piece of sport memorabilia that I wanted to share with you guys is a New York Islanders signed jersey that I have. So, a few years ago, the Islanders were opening a new arena, and I went with my dad to like the third or fourth game of the season, and I saw two of these Islanders Hall of Famers, Bob Nystrom and John Tonelli, there at a signing booth around the concourse. So there was a long line at this point, and I think it was filled with like VIP people who paid more money. But I ended up just kind of going the back of the line and sneaking in, and the security guard didn't notice at the time, and he actually turned around and told everyone online to back up against the walls to make room for people walking around the concourse. So at that point, I knew I was kind of in the line, and I waited online, and I actually got my jersey signed by the both of them, as well as a group picture with the both of them. So that was a pretty big deal for me, obviously, as I'm being two Hall of Famers, and just a pretty memorable experience I have with my dad, and it's my first signed jersey, so it was a pretty cool experience.
Hi, HSN. So here I got some confetti from the Eagles Super Bowl because my dad went there this year when they beat the Chiefs, and he also has a poster from the game as well.
This is where I sat, right down there, close to the end zone.
Nice.
My name's Anthony Calvinese, and as a West Ham fan, my favorite piece of sports memorabilia is this Dimitri Payet jersey. I got it in 2016. Unfortunately, he left the club in 2017, but when he joined from Marseille to West Ham in 2015, look, one of the best players I've ever watched. He's not Messi, he's not Ronaldo, but the things he could do with a ball at his feet, he could dribble through entire teams, make crazy passes, and some of the best free kick goals. He took a deep free kick against Palace and Man United and scored both of them. Streets will never forget Dimitri Payet. It doesn't fit me anymore, but I will never forget watching Dimitri Payet play. And really, he grew my love for West Ham and love for soccer watching him play. So that is why this is my favorite piece of sports memorabilia, Dimitri Payet, West Ham jersey.
Thanks for letting us share some of our favorite sports memorabilia with you guys. And with that, let's kick it back to the studio.